What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King back in this thing, man. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome, and definitely make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And with no further ado, guys, you see by the title, it just keeps getting worse for them over and over again. They continue to just expose themselves. Every time they take to the stand, it just does not play in their favor. So with no further ado, guys, you see by the title, let's get right into the video. Shout out to Doug in Exile. The link to his video will be down below in the description. Let's go.
You'll have to excuse me. We're in the middle of the Fani Willis trial. I'm just going to kind of put this together as it comes in. Terrence Bradley is back on the witness stand, forced to testify by Judge McAfee. And it's clear someone the state got to Terrence Bradley and said, you shut up or you're floating face down in the river. Someone got to him because his whole story changed. He is now going to lie, and he's going to cover up Nathan Way. He's going to cover up for Fani Willis because someone got to him. So he changed everything. Let's get to him, and you'll see the flop sweat of the mess of the empty hull of a man. And by the way, it looks like Judge McAfee is getting much harder on him. Judge McAfee does not look compromised. He looks like a straight shooting judge.
We're back to the same point, Ms. Merchant.
His personal knowledge is what I'm asking him what he told me.
But he hasn't yet told you how he knows that. And so unless you can establish why he should be testifying on this at all, then there's no relevance.
And I don't know how he knows that. That would be that would be the next question. But
ask him how he knows it.
I first have to establish that he said that.
No, you don't. You could go the other way around.
Judge McAfee is helping Miss Merchant go after Bradley. So that's where we start. That's just to set the room. By the way, welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug Tenaple. I hope you guys will subscribe if you want more Fani Willis news. But let's not slow down. Let's watch the flop sweat.
When you told me that it started, when you left,
Really quick, definitely shout out to Doug in Exile, man. The link to his video will be down below in the description again.
she left the DA's office and was a judge in South Fulton, where did you gain that knowledge from?
Well, I'm going to object because his testimony a few minutes ago is that he did not recall making that statement.
All right, I'll overrule that. Mr. Bradley, answer the question if you can.
Okay, so Mr. Bradley sitting there just frozen, can't even answer. His lawyer's trying to come and rescue him. And then it's the judge, McAfee, that says, I'm going to object. You go ahead and answer that question. So the judge is no longer trying to protect Terrence Bradley with his attorney-client privilege. That's the main thing that got ripped off at the meeting.
Repeat the question.
When you told me that their relationship started when she left the DA's office and was a judge in South Fulton, where did you obtain that knowledge from?
Hyundai Elantra versus Honda.
Ooh. Shout out to Doug, man. All right. Uh-oh.
I was speculating. I didn't have a
All right, so I'm gonna just interject right there. You can clearly see that he's sweating bullets. You can see that, just the pauses, and he just looks very uncomfortable and not whole. So to me, automatically that just you can clearly see that he's like holding back, or he's trying to just say as little as possible to protect Nathan Wade and everybody attached to Fani Willis and all of them.
No one told me. I was speculating.
So that's new now. Now he's going, hey, no one told me anything. I didn't see anything. I was speculating.
No one told me. I was speculating.
No one told you that?
No one told me that.
You were speculating based on things that had been told to you or things you had observed?
So I'm going to object as to the nature of this line of questioning because the witness has made it clear he was speculating as to how or what he knew. And if it's speculation, it's inadmissible before this court.
All right, but the motivations for his reason for speculating would be admissible, so I'll overrule that.
Thank you, Judge.
We have an honest judge. That's one of the major points on this thing, is that Terrence Bradley is indeed dishonest as a witness, and Judge McAfee is indeed an honest judge.
Was this speculation when you told me that? Was that based on things that had been told to you and things that you had witnessed?
I never witnessed anything. So, you know, it was speculation. I can't tell you anything specific, if that's what you're asking.
You can't tell me anything specific as to why you speculated about that?
No, this was however many years ago. I mean, I don't recall, but no, I don't.
Did you have any reason to lie?
I don't know if speculation is lying, but
Oh, yeah, it's lying, and you're lying. By the way, he keeps looking over her shoulder back at his lawyers.
Yeah.
They're giving him some kind of hand signal, and that's going to be confronted by Merchant in just a minute. Let's keep going.
I'm gonna just pause it right there. Yeah, you can definitely tell he's lying. You can definitely see it. You know, every 5 seconds it's I don't know. I mean, maybe is speculation. You know, like I don't know. Long pause. You can just kind of tell that it's an act. You know, he's trying to hold frame. At least that's how it looks.
Well, let me just show me where in this text
It doesn't
says
look
you're
good.
speculating.
you didn't ask me if I was speculating or guessing.
I didn't ask you, but tell me if it says anywhere here that
No,
this is speculation.
if this is the same one that you just showed me, it does not.
And you're welcome if you need to look at your text. Is there anywhere in here that indicates that you didn't have knowledge of
No.
speculation?
So she's setting up a kind of making the case in the negative. Look at this piece of paper back when you gave us the testimony that you knew that Nathan Wade and her had a relationship before they were supposed to. Did you ever tell us you were speculating? No.
No, I'm going to object. The line of questioning Your Honor directed counsel to explore is where he got the knowledge. He's explored that. He said it's speculation, and he didn't get it from any source other than his own speculation.
Sure.
So
I think we're fleshing that out, and I think it's her right to have a little leeway on this if he's an adverse witness.
So now the judge is giving her, Miss Merchant, way more leeway on pressing into him. So it's clear what happened. I think it's clear to everyone in the courtroom what happened.
Yeah, it is.
How do you have knowledge?
It definitely is.
What knowledge well, you just told us. You told us Mr. Wade told you. So tell us what Mr. Wade told you about Miss Willis and Mr. Wade meeting at the Evans office.
Objection, Your Honor. Privilege. This clearly covers the time after December 2018 that would be covered by the privilege.
Yeah, overruled.
Overruled again. Judge McAfee is on them now. This is not looking good for Fani Willis.
It's not.
He's on to the.
And on top of that, I'm just going to interject again. We all know Fani Willis did it. We know that, you know, this whole thing, like everything, it just shows how corrupt she is. She's definitely exposed. Nathan Wade is exposed, and they're doing the best they can to, you know, like minimize the damage that's already done to them. At least that's what it seems like. So let's get back into the video.
This whole thing being corrupt now.
Here's one thing you need to do before
Shout out to Doug.
I'm on Amazon.
You recall the question, Mr. Bradley?
I do not.
All right. You re-ask the question, Ms. Merchant.
What did you learn from Mr. Wade? I was clarified that's where you learned it from. About Mr. Wade and Miss Willis meeting at the Evans office together.
He looks like he's thinking as if like, I can't say that.
I'm going to object to asked and answered. He's testified that
He hasn't answered. We haven't heard an answer.
He testified he had one conversation with Mr. Wade in the back of his law
Judge.
office.
No, and his answer may change. So
You're off as to how to answer the question.
I can't recall what the conversation was. I do recall knowing that they would that he would go down to the office or had been down to the office, but I can't tell you in what capacity or when or any of that. No.
Mr. Wade told you that they had sex at that office, though, correct?
I don't recall him stating that, no.
So now he's changing his testimony, right?
There you
And McAfee knows it. The judge can see right now that this is a corrupt witness. And I think he may just go, you know what? You're not going to help Fani Willis, and you're not going to help Nathan Wade on this one. Because guess what? Now I smell a rat.
You don't recall it?
No.
So it's possible he did say that. You just don't remember one way or another?
I do not remember him saying that.
I've never seen someone sigh so hard about not remembering his friend Nathan did not say that he had sex with Fani Willis. He looks just torn in half. The most nervous guy ever. Now here's Miss Merchant saying, I just want you to notice that suddenly Terrence Bradley, in a terrifying way, keeps looking back at these lawyers to make sure that he's not doing something wrong.
And Judge, I just want for the record, because sometimes the record doesn't reflect where people are looking, and that when I ask a question, Mr. Bradley is looking at Mr. Wade and his lawyer to wait for them to object, and they're clearly interacting somehow in the court. So I just want the record to reflect that, because it wouldn't otherwise.
I just wanted to give you guys a flavor of the courtroom today. This does not look good for Fani Willis. That makes this a huge win for Trump. Let's hope McAfee stays tough. Looks good for Trump.
Yeah.
I'm Doug in exile.
All right, so there you have it, guys. Shout out to Doug in Exile, man. You know, the link to his video will be down below in the description, and you clearly see that Terrence Bradley's lying. You clearly see how that he's corrupt himself. Everybody attached to Fani Willis looks corrupt. There's something called karma. You know, you go and try to do something bad to somebody, and something bad can happen to you. And that's what this whole thing looks like. Fani Willis, she went in, she took the case, and she went in to take down Trump. That's the whole thing. And then boom, it blows up right in her face. Everybody starts getting exposed. Come to find out, she's sleeping with somebody on her team. And everybody kind of wants to act, aloof all of a sudden and get defensive all of a sudden. And we can see that they're corrupt. It's just what it is, man. It's just what it is. So definitely shout out to Doug, and make sure to, definitely leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate everybody's support. Thank you to all the awesome supporters that leave positive comments, that like the video, share the video, comment down below. I'm definitely mastering my craft more and more, and definitely will keep making sure that you guys are updated. So I appreciate everybody once again. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.